Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ryan here. I got some PlayStation news for you. I did say I was going to do this, so I'm feeling a little bit better now. I was actually on Rocket League, so I'm feeling a little better. Still a little worse for the wear, but I'm coming out of it. You know, my sickness, so I'm all right. All right, so let's go ahead and get this PlayStation news. But first, well, actually, it's not even PlayStation. This is third party. But before I get into PlayStation, let's get into this one. Alright, so Resident Evil 2 Remake update. Leon Kennedy, the original voice actor for Leon Kennedy, will not be returning for the Resident Evil 2 Remake. That's got to be a huge blow. Why? Well, let's face it, he's been part of this series for quite some time. He's been in every single one, but I can understand why he wanted a break. It's kind of like the whole Hugh Jackman thing with Wolverine. He wants a serious break. So with that being said, give him a break. Obviously, I don't know if they're going to plan any more remakes of Resident Evil. It's like, dude, they milked Resident Evil to the point where nobody really cares. They really have. Resident Evil, the new Resident Evil that's out for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, that one's like the most refreshing one, you know, but keep in mind, that's a different, like, style, you know. This one, though, like the old ones, like these, yeah, they just want to remake them. And you know what's funny? I like how they're remaking Resident Evil 2, but they haven't remade, like, legit given a full remake to Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it just shows Capcom's bias, you know. They legit just want to cash on nostalgia. It's pathetic. But anyway, there you go. That's your news on that. Don't worry, all this links will be in the description below. Like always, I'm not going to lie to you. You can check them out for yourselves. You want to read any more if I'm not reading anything. So let's get into the other ones. Okay, this is for people who are fans of the 2K series for WWE. I am not one of those fans. They all look garbage to me. Even the new one, I heard it had terrible problems. And I saw JD from New York play it, and it was terrible. So... But hopefully they fix this one. I highly doubt it, but whatever. It's got Seth Rollins on the cover, so that's cool. But if you were thinking this was coming to PlayStation 3 and 360, it is not. It is not held back by last generation hardware. It is going full, current gen. So there you go. If you still have a PS3 and a 360, you will not be playing 2K18. Do you care? Honestly, you shouldn't. I don't care, but some people do. But whatever. 2K18 is not going to PS3 and 360. Yeah, who cares? Now this right here, oh man, this news is awesome. This news is awesome. I absolutely love this game. I loved it to death when I first played it. It was awesome. I loved the facial animations, the actual setting, the way the city looked, and the cars. I loved this game as when I played it on PS3. Absolutely one of Rockstar's best games, next to Bully, obviously, but this game is awesome. There's rumors that they're making a part 2, too. There was rumor going around. Obviously, we haven't heard anything else about it, so maybe it's on the back burner, because they did give an update. You know, they said they're not done with L.A. Noire, so, but anyway, L.A. Noire for the PlayStation 4, yes, L.A. Noire for the PS4 is going to be remastered. Now, that's a rumor from Rockstar. Now, if it's coming, keep in mind, for Xbox dudes, if it's coming to PlayStation 4, you know, remastered-wise, expect it to be on Xbox One and X and all that, too. It's not like, it's unlike Rockstar's character to go, yeah, here's one for PS4, not Xbox. So, yeah, it's coming to Xbox, obviously. It's a third-party game. But remaster of L.A. Noire coming to PS4 and Xbox One, obviously. Obviously, later down the road. It's a rumor. Now, and it's also rumored to have PSVR support. Now, the whole PlayStation VR support, I kind of don't see the point of that. Maybe they use that for you like a zoom-in type of look, whereas, like, you know, you get more of a look at their actual facial expressions. That's one thing about this game. This game is heavy on facial expressions, and you telling, is this guy telling the truth? Or is he a liar, or is he doubting me, you know? And that's one of the main things a lot of people had trouble with the game. And, you know, they were like, okay, I'm thinking this is a lie, but it's not a lie, it's doubt. You know what I'm saying? These things you want to, hopefully the remaster, if this is true, hopefully these remasters will better, you know, make look, you know what I'm saying? Because let's face it, the game is already a gorgeous game in terms of the facial animation, but they can make them even better, like sharper and more realistic looking. I am down for it. I will pick this game up day one, and that's awesome. What's even more cool about it is I'm pretty sure all DLC will be included. I don't see them charging extra for DLC. So, yeah, that would be awesome. Definitely. All DLC included, because that's one thing about this game. I actually almost platinumed this. Well, I already platinumed the game, but I almost 100% the game. I missed one episode of DLC. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to play that. I think it was Naked City. So, Actually, no, not Naked City. It was the other one. It was the Reefer Madness. There you go. That was the one I didn't get to play. But either way, awesome news. I can't. Hopefully, we'll see more about this. I am so looking forward to this. If this is true, I really do hope this happens. I already know my friends who are not big fans on it are gonna be like, "Oh, Ryan, it sucked," and all I gotta say to you is "fuck you." That's all I gotta say. Gran Turismo. Now, you know this game is 4K 60. I already talked about this because, you know, Xbox fanboys like to talk about Forza. This game has been confirmed to be 4K 60 on PS4 Pro, and it is outed for a November release. It's been confirmed. So, looks like release has been confirmed to be November. There you go. It's coming in November this year. Yes, it's coming out this year. November. 4K 60, if you're a big fan of Gran Turismo. I never got into Gran Turismo, but I know a lot of people like it. So I'm not into car games. I'm not into games like Forza or The Crew or anything like that. I'm just not into them. They just don't capture me, you know? They just don't. Hell, I even I hate levels mostly that like have you stuck in a car doing stuff. Even the James Bond series got on my nerves a little bit with that, you know? Like the Nightfire with the whole, you know, spy car. That got annoying at one point. It was cool as a kid, obviously, but, you know, it's got annoying, obviously. But there you go. There's news on Gran Turismo. It's coming out this year in November. So get your wallets ready if you're into that. All right. Sony has announced a media remote. It took them this long to come out with this. Now, this is a normal thing for somebody goes, you know, this is a big deal. This is a normal thing. It's like every PlayStation has one. The PS2 had one. I don't think the PlayStation 1 had one, but the PS2 has one. You know, that old school PS2 remote. The PS3 had one, and the PS4 has one now. So there you go. Basically, just a remote for your multimedia functions, so you can use it for your DVDs and vice versa. That's all it's really good for. It's nothing else. It's not like a controller. I don't know why the hell they put buttons on. I guess that's to differentiate from another remote. I don't know why. I don't see anybody actually playing with that shit, but whatever. There you go. So that being said, there you go. Now this right here was actually blown out of proportion by a crap gamer. And I'm going to go ahead, and I know a lot of people were probably wondering why didn't I just go in on him, because I was waiting for this to come here so I can talk about it on PlayStation News. And speaking of PlayStation News, I forgot about that. There's one more thing I forgot to talk about. I'm going to come back to this. Last Recode coming in the West, late 2017. So there you go. That's games finally coming out. It's coming in the West in late 2017. Physically and digitally, and PC via Steam in North America and Europe late 2017. Bamco announced. So there you go. That's coming up. Forgot about this. It's kind of sloppy that I did that, but whatever. There you go. I'm not editing it out or anything. You guys see it. It's early. I don't really care. You guys watch the content. You love the content, so you know I put it out there. All right. Now, let's get into this. That crap gamer blew out of proportion. PS4 is like a 5-year-old PC, says dev behind A Way Out. If you don't know what A Way Out is, that game that was shown at, I think it was EA's conference. It's basically a co-op game, if not a single-player game if you want to play single-player. But it's a co-op game. You're two inmates trying to get out of jail, and you're like bribing inmates to like, you know, get away and like get into certain areas of the prison, and then you work together to get out, to either escape through the sewers or, you know what I'm saying, find ways out of the place. Now, I'm going to go down here. So, he blew it out of proportion saying PS4 Pro. He's saying the dev destroyed the PS4 Pro, when really this dev is talking about the standard PlayStation 4. Now, he said it's like a 5-year-old console or a PC. You know what's funny? The PS4 is a PC. All next-gen consoles this gen is a PC. The PlayStation 4 is a PC. The PS4 Pro is a PC. The Xbox One, PC. Xbox One S and X, PC. The Xbox One X is a little bit more beefier, but it's like same thing. It's a PC. Why? Because they're all using x86 PC architecture. That being said, with x86 PC architecture, that's a simple transition for games, allowing devs to create their games easy, just like they're able to do on PC through x86 hardware software. There you go. With that being said, let's go on down here to the quote and stop rambling. He blew this out of proportion. He said this is the PS4 Pro he's talking about. Yeah, you can clearly see right there. I'm not going to go into that. Okay, you want the honest truth. He says, this machine is not so strong as you think. Well, no shit. It's 4 years old. Said Fares while pointing at the PS4. Keyword or key phrase here. PS4, not PS4 Pro. Running a way out. This is like a 5-year-old PC. And you know what's funny? The PS4 turns 4 years old this year. So he's not wrong. 5-year-old PC. If consoles were as powerful as PCs are today, you would see all different games. Most of the work developers put out there is to make them work on consoles. Well, there you go. Now, it goes on. Both the PS4 and Xbox One, standard. Not 1S, not X or anything. These are standard. Excuse me. So both the PS4 and standard Xbox One are turning 4 years old this November. Although Sony and Microsoft have improved versions of their respective consoles available in the shape of the PS4 Pro, Xbox One S, and Xbox One X, high-end version. What was that? We'll roll into this. Okay, never mind. It just says that about it. But there you go. They have that. So, yeah. He's not talking about the Pro, he's not talking about the One S, he's not talking about the Xbox One, but he's talking about the standard PS4. And you know what's funny though? I like how he's talking about the PS4 instead of the standard Xbox One, because remember, if I'm not mistaken, the standard PS4 runs better than the standard Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? Runs better. With that being said, I find that kind of weird that he just talks about the regular PS4. Could it be that Microsoft's under partnership with EA and they just want a GIMP PS4 version? Who knows? I don't really give a shit. You saw how bad EA was on their knees sucking off Microsoft when it was like, oh yeah, Madden's going to look absolutely amazing, you know? With the Xbox Scorpio. They call it the Scorpio. They ain't released the name, but you know. And I don't know. Let me read this. Despite this, the console has Despite this, the console has not been without its controversy since E3. I'm feeling last week. For starters, Microsoft said it does not consider the PS4 Pro a competitor or to the upcoming system, but rather the Xbox One S. Despite the fact the latter does not offer 4K gaming, only video. In addition, it has been reported that the new system also employs the same checkerboard rendering wizardry that the PS4 Pro utilizes, bringing into question Microsoft's marketing of the console as true 4K powerhouse. You know what's funny about this article? That she just calls Microsoft out on their bullshit. It just said that it uses checkerboard rendering, obviously, like the PS4 Pro, that you Xbox fanboys completely destroyed. Now it's using on the Xbox One X, but you know, it's amazing, right? Which brings into question that Microsoft's marketing of the console as a true 4K powerhouse. I know it does bring that into question. It really does. Obviously, it's not true 4K, but whatever. Okay, and it goes on about them not dropping the price. But there you go. That's my 2 cents on it. Find it funny that he talks trash about the standard PS4. I'm saying instead of the standard Xbox One also, because the standard Xbox One is definitely it's not as powerful as the base PS4. So I find that weird. Also, with that being said, we haven't really heard much about it. No, we haven't heard much about it. You know, EA's obviously in a partnership with Microsoft. Why? Because they showed Anthem, and they were hyping up Anthem on the Scorpio. You know, and Ubisoft was on their stage to hype up, 4K, obviously, on the Scorpio, a.k.a. the Xbox One X, with Assassin's Creed. And then, obviously, you saw my last video. It's gotten exposed that it's not true 4K. It's dynamic 4K 30. But that's it, though. That's pretty much it. I'm rambling at this point. I'm seriously rambling. But that's it, man. I know it's a very weird topic to talk about. But, yeah, there you go. That's all I have to say on that subject, obviously. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, thumbs it up. Didn't, well, thumbs down. If you're new and you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you know as soon as my news comes available. I'll see you guys later on today. Appreciate you guys for liking the video. Boy, we are almost at 300 subscribers. And it seems like yesterday when I'm saying I'm trying to get there. But we are almost there. Let's see if we can get there. My goal is 1,000, but we're almost there. So I appreciate you guys every step of the way. You guys be good. And I'll see you guys this afternoon when I reply to your comments, obviously. All right, later, guys.